Hi, welcome to a quick conversation regarding the Queen. Just passed away yesterday. The lady has died, and I've seen a few messages coming across from various people, basically based maybe with ethnic origins of Ireland, of African countries, and of Asian countries that actually gives various views. So one of them reads something lines of, well, should we really be feeling sorry for the Queen when the suffering of the people they have been that have been colonized during her reign are still suffering in this generation, and it seems like the generation hereafter will also be suffering because of her. Whereas similar lines coming from Irish individual as well. Now, this is a very unique topic to talk about because this actually does give the world a view, a vision of looking at how they are perceiving the death of Her Majesty the Queen in the UK, basically, and it just gives away a lot of potential in terms of with regards to how this has to be addressed, how this is meant to be addressed, and where it should be leading to, and how the world should be communicating about it. Because at the end of the day, this is not about just a person who is dying. It's about monarch. It's about the royal family. It is bizarre how people can come across certain death just by linking it to colonization of the past, just by linking it to other things that's happened before, and that is, I mean, to me, I feel slightly uncomfortable in terms of linking it, linking her in particular with colonization. I understand. I understand the anger. I understand the people have been upset with your lives, with the way that it has actually affected them, affected their families, affected their past, affected their future. To me, it is a lot to take in. But at the same time, I am concerned as to why would there be any reason to not call a death a death. Basically, it is a grief, it is a sorrow, it is a position that you cannot withstand by saying it doesn't actually impact anyone, because obviously has a massive impact. I mean, in terms of the UK, if you look at the UK, there is a big, massive number of people that came out within the UK, the grief and sorrow for the Queen passing away, and that gives away a lot more than just one tiny angle to it. As in, yeah, the world has been colonized during her reign, and she hasn't done much about it back then. And should Ireland be really thinking about her death realistically? It is quite different, because obviously at the end of the day, this doesn't really conclude whether she was the person who has done it herself, because considering the fact that it runs, I'm talking about UK basically, runs under the reins of the prime ministers of the UK, not exactly what Queen says goes. In fact, the Queen doesn't have any say in what goes around. And that, didn't have any say, let's say the Queen didn't have any say in what goes around, either the royal family or the monarch. So it's bizarre, it really is. Let's just let's just not pinpoint someone. In my view, let's just not pinpoint someone who has actually passed away for things that's happened in the past. We cannot change the past. We cannot change what has happened. We cannot change the impact of it. Although, I'll have to say here, yes, there is a chance of some sort of, how do I put it? I'm just trying to work out how to put it. There is a chance of some sort of, let me say this in the right manner. There is a chance of maybe an apology from the monarchs, from the royal family, to the people, obviously to the people that have suffered during this, because of this colonization and invasion and whatnot. They have been affected. Yes, I believe so. I understand. I appreciate that. I do. And it possibly is that the anger has come through from, and they just don't tend to be forgetting that part. Oh, that's happened, and it is very critical for some people. So there's a bizarre understanding related to that, and I'm not going to offend anyone. If I did, I apologize. I'm seriously not in any manner meaning to. But the idea is basically very simple. You've got to be realistic when it comes to the Queen, when it comes to the royal family, when it comes to the monarchs and all that sort of stuff. Because obviously, at the end of the day, they are literally not directly responsible with relation to what goes around. Because at the end of the day, it's not them that decides what goes around. It never was, it never is, and the way the constitution of the UK is, it never will be, and that is the key point. So we really need to look at the water and call it water, and look at the milk and call it milk. Simple as that, to be honest. And we can't really just say anything otherwise. Literally, that's what I've got to say. So, yeah, that's about it for now. And let's talk about things happening around the world and around shortly. Okay.